Good morning.
Actually, you want to sit like down into the butt that you want to use and then get that to fire in your new fit.
Okay.
Because you know how you kind of like sit a little more into the bike and into the hip? You want to get into that same position and then be like, okay, this is what I want to get firing because we're going to do this for like 6 hours.
So today's a 6-hour ride?
Easily.
Non-stop?
Basically, it's like 91 miles, like 9,200 feet of climbing. Part of what was the Tour de California stage from Wrightwood to Big Bear, we're doing part of that. It's gonna be super rad. It's Highway 138. It's beautiful. We have 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Dude, Travis is...
Get you a Travis.
I hate being late. Let's go.
All right.
Get you a Travis.
All right, man, so I've been Chipotle bowl hacking for a long time, but I was just informed of an even greater hack, the $2 burrito. What? Explain this.
If you really want to be burrito balling on a budget, just go to Chipotle, ask for a side of rice, ask them for a side of extra rice, they'll give you that whole extra scoop. Do the same for the beans. You got a bowl full of beans and rice, ask for a tortilla on the side, boom, $2 burrito. They only charge you for the sides.
All right, so we're here with Ethan, who's got USA down his pants, so you know he's a hitter. What, you were on the USA team or like?
Yeah,
what?
I was on that team for the Pan American Championships.
And your main skill set is mountain biking?
Yeah, I'd say it's split 50-50 mountain bike road.
And so how do you manage your training between those two?
It's weird. I had like a pretty big off season before I broke my ankle last year. So I feel like a little bit of that fitness carried over, but right now it's just been like full gas intervals.
These young bucks, man. 2 17-year-olds and a 19-year-old. This is elderly abuse. I cannot believe I stayed on. That one kid in the USA kit, I mean, he was like on a Sunday fun day ride and I was in the locker, but here's what's so crazy is that my power wasn't anything special. I averaged about 270 watts for that climb is about 50 minutes, okay? My power from yesterday or Tuesday is no different than it is now. But because of this bike fit and because of the technique we've been working on, that watts went so much further. When I first started riding, there was this guy, Eric, he was so fast, he would rip everyone's legs off, he'd get to the top of the climb, and then he would go down the climb and ride with the slowest person. He'd go all the way to the back, and he would do the climb again. And I was that guy at the very back, lonely, and he would come back and ride with me. And that was so, it's just something that sticks out in my mind. Is there more behind you? One or two. Okay.
Saw those and I was like, this is like my second group ride ever.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is a burly route. I've never done this route before, but I mean, man, this climb is no joke.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know that by my hand on your back is gonna make you want to push harder. Don't blow yourself up. Just stay within your pace.
Okay.
You'll just go a little bit faster now. Just ease up a little bit. I got you. You made it. when I first started riding, I really was discouraged by elitist douche canoes. So sometimes you can get into a mode where you're like, oh, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. But you can't forget, dude, we're here to enjoy this. If you got to the top of the climb first, you know you're going to be hanging out at the stop for a while, and then the guy at the very back is going to finally get there. He's blown out, and you're like, dude, I've been here for 20 minutes. I'm ready to roll. So instead of if you're flying, if you're on form, don't stop. Go to the back of the pack, ride up with the guys, and just have a grand old time. Play bikes, ride hard, don't be a douche canoe. Wow, what a great ride. That was a lot of fun. I feel decently good right now for it being 94 miles, but it's definitely time to try to recover a bit. This has been a big week and we still have a lot more to go.
Yes.
Not Chipotle. Not Chipotle. I mean, I much prefer. Oh no!
Pick it up.
It's face down.
Pick it up.
The sandwich dropped face. That's what I get for not ordering Chipotle. Whatever. We're still sending it. I don't care. And this vegan sandwich doesn't like look crazy good. It sort of just has like regular tempeh. Let's give it a taste. Tastes like flour.
Compensating with that left side, like upper back. You know, we were poking at that on Monday.
Yep.
So because of the crutches and the fracture, so then like that side's real stiff to rotate this way.
Dang, I can't even.
Yeah. So loosen up the tension.
Yeah.
Loosen it up.
Okay.
And then go. And if you still can't, go back to like the open the book, the around the world. You know. This is just the rainbow part. You know, because it's easy to tell people like, oh, you want to get better, just go ride 20 hours a week. It's not pragmatic. It's not pragmatic for people.
Well, I liked what you had said when we first got here. I was really motivated to just ride my face off. And so then we did a ride, I wasn't smashed, and I wanted to go out and do a workout. And he said that it would be more beneficial to spend the time here to get my body right, so that when my body's right, the hours I do spend out on the road are way more efficient.
Right, I mean, like that one more hour you would have worked out on the bike. Instead, we did an hour and some change of some mobility work, some activation stuff to get your body reset. And then the next day, we went out and you did two-hour rides of pretty intensity, and you're rock solid. Because when you go on the bike and go do, like, let's say, you know, 5x5 VO2 intervals, what you're basically practicing is for 5 minutes, can I use this whole body system to generate 350 watts, right? And it's like, okay, if you only have just the sit on your butt and use your quads strategy, for the first 2, maybe you can make it happen. But then like 3, 4, and 5, you're just breaking down and just using up all the gas here, all the watts there. But if we mix around the whole body, glutes, core, quads, hamstrings, standing, sitting, and we can do all the different combinations, you can do all 5 VO2 intervals, and they get better and better.
Dude, we haven't talked about that, but
almost pulling back on the bars and using your upper body.
Yeah, bars to belly.
Has been, it engages my core, and then everything just sort of locks in.
It's that amplification effect, right? If you engage the lats, they're on the same posterior chain as the glutes. The pulling of that requires your core to fire, which stabilizes your pelvis, so all of this now has more activation and better like mechanical leverage. And then you can add a little bit of the pulling. If you sequence it kind of perfectly, you initiate your pedal stroke with the pull. And you can pull 50, 70 watts from your arms easily.
Tim's legend. So anyway, there's that. Tomorrow we're doing some gravel riding. It's supposed to be this big ride on Saturday. I'm not sure. I'm feeling a little wrecked. I kind of want to go see. I want to go back home. I want to go see my wife. I miss my kids, and so we'll see what happens with Saturday.
We'll call an audible.
You know, I kind of miss my girl, both my girls, and I miss my boy, but mainly my daughter. Anyway, guys, as always, Vegan Cyclists. Yeah.